Welcome back, YouTubers, to Madden fans. This is Madden Money Shot, sniffing up the Madden cheese as always. Got some plays for you today out of the Cleveland Browns playbook. This is not necessarily a playbook that I use too much. I really wanted to put out some plays out of the Gun Tray Open that were in the Titans playbook, but ultimately I find that the Browns Gun Tray Open just has more plays than I'm used to. I use the Panthers playbook the most, and they have some pretty good gun tray plays. But there's one play in particular that made me choose between this book and the Titans playbook, and that's the post-hitch post. Now, there's a lot of other good plays in this book or in this formation in this book that I'm going to show, but that was the one that really, out of all the plays that the Gun Tray Open has, that one to me is probably the best, and I'm going to show you some variations that you can run out of that. That's really good. But like I said, there's a couple more plays on here that I'm going to show. So let's go ahead and let's start off with the post-hitch post. I just wanted to mention too, if you haven't seen me posting videos in a while, I don't know if you can tell from my voice now, but I really didn't have, I was under the weather. I really didn't have any voice at all for a couple of days, to the point where I really couldn't record. So that's why you haven't seen too many videos out of me lately. And I'm still a little bit, I mean, I feel like I'm past it, but I'm good enough to the point where I can record. So let me know if you notice a difference in my voice in the comment section. Other than that, let's go ahead and let's pick that play first. Like I said, this formation, you pretty much have something for everything, whether it's cover 2, cover 3, cover 1, man, whatever. This formation is going to have an answer for it. On the other side, let's go ahead and let's pick random nickel. Now, one of the things I like about this formation, you're going to notice throughout the plays, is there's really little to no adjustments at all. I mean, there's maybe one adjustment per play, and then this play is going to be golden. Now, on this particular play, the way there's a couple different ways you can do it. I think putting Landry on a slant is probably my favorite way. This is a concept. You can just see how the spacing is. I mean, the running back is a key route to this play, and you can just see how he's spaced evenly with between him, where Landry's going to be, and where Njoku is going to be. I'm not really sure how to say his name. And then once again, where Higgins is going to be. So you have 4 wide receivers basically just reading front to back, and you're going to see how pretty much one of them's open every time. Now, the middle is going to be really good with Njoku. I'm going to have a hard time saying his name, and Landry. Pretty much every time, one of those two are going to beat the user coverage. If it's a cover 2, Njoku is going to be a really big home run type of play as well. But Johnson, I'm not really looking his way unless it's just he's your check down. He's always going to be there. But I'm really trying to read the middle of the field. Now, if I wanted to do more adjustments, I could always bring Callaway in. That'll just help to clear space. I don't have to do that though. Like I said, I'm trying to advertise this as really simple adjustments. So putting Landry on that slant is going to be the easiest way to do it. You can also put Landry on an in route. I mean, the way that sets up timing wise is somewhat of a safer play. To where Njoku is when it comes to users. Like if I run it like this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, a user a lot of times can kind of be in between those two players, and that was a man coverage. I probably should have just threw it to the running back. But I find that, even though I like that, sometimes putting Landry on an in route is just a little bit safer. Like I said, it just gives you a little bit more separation between the two, and you can see how you just have a big play. The tight end is one of the more key plays on this. No matter what adjustment your opponent does, though, the important part is with so much user responsibility over the middle of the field with the running back, the tight end, and the slot receiver, there's no real chance that the user is going to cover them all. I mean, the running back pretty much has to be user 9 times out of 10. I don't really think there's a lot of defenses that cover that. I would say, Johnson can be covered most for like a cover 2 hard flat, but that's not necessarily the most reliable defense. I don't know what that was, but they were both just streaking over the middle. You can see what I was talking about with the 2 receivers being kind of close together. It just makes, if you put them on an in route, it's just a little bit harder for the user to cover Landry and Njoku than if you put them on a slant. Like I said, I like the slant, but it can make the user's job a little bit easier, and it doesn't necessarily pull coverage. But like I said, this guy here, he beats just about everything. So it's almost to the point where the user has to pay attention to that. And if they do, then obviously they're leaving the middle of the field wide open. I keep accidentally putting him on a slant out of habit, but I really do feel like the in route's a better move. But like I said, I mean, there's just too much going on here that the user won't be able to handle. Look at the running back right here. I mean, that was he broke on that a little bit late. I threw before I realized that was kind of a bad move. But he's still getting, you know, 5 yards easy, which is something that I'll take all game. Like I said, right here once again, if you have a good back with some elusiveness, you can make that first guy miss and take it for more. A lot of times, I know that when I run man coverages, I'll take the guy that's responsible for the running back and still try to cover the middle of the field. So that'll, once again, that'll be a good move when it comes to the running back. But there, I looked like I was a cover 2, so the tight end takes up the middle there. Cover 2 will definitely be in Juku. This looks like a cover 3. So if I want to try to make like a home run play out of this, putting Callaway on an out route and then smart routing him is not a bad look. I think sometimes the A route can kind of get past, as you can see over there. But since it's a tight end, it's not necessarily as advantageous if it was like a receiver or something. But ultimately, I mean, this is just a really consistent play. I haven't even looked B's way, but B is a good play. It looks like they're coming with some sort of blitzes that aren't getting home too, because there's just so much wide open space there. I don't know what happened. I mean, Landry got tackled. Maybe I should have threw that ball a little bit quicker. But like I said, right here, I want this. I want that route right there. There's not a lot of coverages. If you have a real good running back, there's not a lot of man coverages that you know, nobody can really hang with the route that Johnson's running. So like right here, once again, he's inside. I don't know what happened. I guess that was his own. He just hung it a little bit better. but he actually manned that a lot better than I thought. You know, pretty consistent look with that. Pretty much every time. That running back, like I said, cover 2 hard flat might be the only way to go. And then this tight end right here. I mean, I had to wait a little bit long, but you can see how eventually he's going to clear the zone coverages. I could also put Callaway on a man or on a comeback too, which gives me yet another check down that should be pretty consistent, pretty reliable. Look how Y just beats that. I guess that's a safety. I don't know what 41 is, but you see how he beats that. So, you know, the guy was just standing there. Let's go ahead and let's look at the replay real quick, just to show you what I'm talking about. This is typically how it gets whenever the defender just kind of waits for him to get even. I mean, look at that. When he's even like that, that running back, no matter what he does, is going to beat that. And then he's got about, you know, 5 yards of catch and run space, which is just perfect. Like I said, I don't even think this is a man coverage. I'm not really sure what it is. But like I said, then, you know, because I put this guy in a comeback route too, he's got a lot of separation space. So the comeback route's probably the best way to go. But like I said, to keep this kind of simple and basic, if I want to, Landry's the only real adjustment that I need to make. So here we go once again. Looks like we have, that looked like a cover 2 hard flat. So in that scenario, the comeback route obviously helped. We'll go ahead and we'll do this once or twice more. Like I said, we can tell we got that even he's leaving look. I probably could have waited and took the comeback route though, to be honest with you. That might have been a better, you know, because this is a really good defense. I didn't choose any slouch of a defense right here. So why, you know, he's pulling coverage too. You know what I'm saying? Like that little, I don't know what that route's called, but he pulled coverage down for the tight end, even though he, you know, it doesn't look like they're really related to one another. Johnson's route really did help to pull a window there for that guy. So, you know, this tight end, like I said, that comeback route can help this tight end get past too. I mean, I'm staring this tight end down in cover 3s, no doubt. So, like I said, 2 quick adjustments. I would say that's probably the best way. And we have, like I said, there's, you know, that user is just kind of lost in no man's land between the tight end and the drag route, or the in route from the slot receiver. There's really nothing that you know, they can do about it. Like I said, they just kind of get hung up. And then, like I said, this check down is so dirty. I love that check down. And then we get a block, and I stepped out of bounds. I was expecting to score there. Oh no, it was so close. Yeah, we definitely got a blitz here. Like I said, man beater. Whenever we got a man blitz, look how far off that was, and then I'm going to score easily. I want to watch a replay though, because that was such a he destroyed that. He looked like he had like 10 yards of space. I love that route. That's one of my favorite routes in this game, especially as a check down. But look, he's even. Like I said, when he gets in tight like that, that's just bad news for the defender. The closer that defender is going to get, the more open he's going to be when he makes that break. And like I said, he's in his pocket, and boom, look at that. He just stuck. Like I said, that's like 10 yards of space. I mean, even with a you know, an all-out blitz like it was, it's not changing anything. And then I also have, I mean, this guy's wide open too. I have everybody. That's the point. There's so much options here. There's no, I really can't lose. Like I said, that was the play that really made me want to do a scheme out of this. You know, but that's probably it as far as a play that you can run against anything. You know what I mean? The rest of the plays in this are pretty much coverage specific. Part 2 is going to be probably specific coverage beaters. So if you want to see that, hit the like button. That's probably going to be the dig and go, which you might have seen already. It was a cover 2 beater. Cover 1 man beater, the stick and nod is a really good one. And you know, stuff like that. I got a couple more plays. I don't want to spoil all of it, but if you want to see that a couple days from now, hit the like button and I'll do that next. So that's it. That's the play. Like I said, coverage specific. If you want to see those coverage specific plays, do me a favor, like button, I'll do that. Other than that, thanks for watching, man. Make it out. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below.